Hey there. For those of you wanting to become a director of operations, I want to walk you through running the business behind the business, the role that turns a busy team into a scalable business. So, what is a director of operations in real estate? They run the system, the people, the numbers, all behind the real estate business so that the owner, the lead agent, the broker, whoever it is, they can focus on growth instead of having to focus on the day to day operations. So, what you will do as a real estate director of operations is you will oversee the full support team. So you'll oversee the VAs, the TCs, the LCs, the admin staff. Usually they are salaried. They can be hourly. They're usually salaried though. Full-time leadership role, not project-based. Okay, and you normally report directly to the owner, broker, team lead, depending on if you're on a team or a brokerage. So this is the role that scales the team, where a real estate VA, TC, or LC keeps one lane moving. A director of operations makes sure that every lane works together so that the business can grow without breaking. Now, the typical annual salary is going to be anywhere between $55,000 and $95,000 to start. Normally, you do have to have a little bit of experience before you step in, whether in the real estate industry or maybe as an LC, a TC, a VA, something like that. I've seen them get promoted quite often to a director of operations role. Normally, 3 to 5 years of experience is what most would like for you to have. Okay, so where do you sit on the team? You sit directly under the broker, owner, or the team lead. All right, so you are over the VAs, the TCs, the LCs, the marketing, the admin, the social media managers. You're over all of those roles. Now, your responsibility is team leadership. So you do the hiring, training, the managing of the VAs, TCs, LCs, support roles. You're over the systems and the SOPs. So you build the documents. You build and document repeatable processes across the business. You budget, and you're over the P&L. So you track the expenses, the commissions, the overall profitability and losses of the business. You coordinate with the vendors, so you do the vendor management. You manage the contracts with the software, the marketing, the service vendors. You are over the performance tracking, so you monitor the KPIs. You report back the results to leadership. You're also over the performance of, obviously, the people under you, so you probably do performance reviews as well with those people. And then you are over the recruiting and the onboarding. So you build the hiring pipeline as the team continues to grow. Okay. Now, a team can feel busy without being profitable. So your role is to turn that gut feeling into numbers. You make the decisions about hiring, pricing, and growth based on what's actually working, because you're seeing the numbers, you're tracking the metrics, you're tracking the KPIs, the goals, all of those things. So you normally will make the decision, and you may have to run it by the owner, the broker, depending on the work relationship there, you may have to run it by them, but you are ultimately the one who does the hiring, the training. You're growing the business for the broker or the lead agent. All right, so this slide deck here got a little messed up, but the tools of the trade are going to be project management. So something like Monday.com, Asana, ClickUp. Finances, you're going to use something like maybe QuickBooks, or you can even use, I would say QuickBooks is the best. Xero is good too. And then HR and hiring. So you can use Indeed, you can use LinkedIn, Facebook groups, things like that, just to get your foot in the door to find some good people. I would say LinkedIn is probably one of the better ones. Indeed might be okay too. And then your reporting and BI. So you can use Power BI, Google Data Studio, Excel, anything like that. CRM oversight, Follow-Up Boss, communication, Slack and Zoom. We also have RE Pro Ops that runs everything inside of it. It is a CRM, so you have your lead tracking. It has listings, marketing hub, operations hub. You can track your KPIs, your goals, your metrics, your reporting, profits and losses. You can track it by your team, by agents. You can run transactions in it. It's a full transaction management system, listing management system, all of it, everything that you could need to run your real estate business. It's reproops.app. No, it's not. It's repros.app. But the software is REProOps. So how do you become a director of operations? So you need to start in a support role normally, or have some sort of real estate support background. Whether you start as a VA, a TC, an LC, those are all support roles, or just an admin to an agent or something like that. And then you need to learn the tools of the trade, the workflows across departments, not just your own. Build the leadership skills so you can take on training, you can manage other support roles, and then learn the financial side. So you need to get comfortable with budgets, commissions, performance reporting, tracking, metrics, KPIs, things like that. And then finally you make that move into the DOO role, at your current brokerage or somewhere else, within a team, within a brokerage, what have you. All right, and this last slide got messed up too. So anyway, that is the director of operations role, what it is, what they do, and how to get there. I will see you in the next lesson.